Hi, my name is Gonçalo Pinto. I'm a professional golfer in Portugal, based in an academy in Lagos called Elite Golf Academies. I've been a professional since I was 20 years old, 2013, and I'm now currently a coach of all standards of golf players. First contact with golf was when I was 4. I don't really remember it. I was too small, but with my parents, they brought me to golf, and since then I felt a huge passion trying to put the ball in the hole, and yes, it's been my passion since there, and since then I'm always learning and trying to become a better golfer. Inspiration to golf is really it's a sport that you only depend on yourself and how you actually react to the mistake. It's a sport that you will never reach perfection, so that's what thrills me a lot, is to really try and work every day to try and reach something, to become a better golfer, which is not always easy. And the growth on the golf player, sometimes you have to take one step back to then gain 2 steps forward. So it's a daily challenge, and of course it's my passion since the beginning, because I'm competing always against myself. Day-to-day life as a coach, well, my main goal is to try and improve every golfer, and sometimes that starts at 6 a.m. with some players sending me some videos and or wishing them good luck and to go have fun and embrace the challenges that they have with this sport. And sometimes it finishes at midnight when they send me a video explaining or saying how they felt on the golf course, and sometimes they finish the rounds really late and the feedback comes late, but I love it. I feel as a coach that I'm part of their games, the same way I was part of my own game, and I felt my game. So being able to help others, it's a non-stop goal during the day. The follow-up that I have to be constantly giving them, I have to be always a positive person. I have to be not only a coach, but sometimes a friend, sometimes a member of the family, sometimes not really related to golf, but really related to their personal life, understanding how their personal life is working, managing those things towards the goals that I have for them, and being sometimes one of my students today told me that his psychologist told me that a player has to be their own best friend, and sometimes being a best friend is not only saying the positive stuff, but it's really saying what they have to do better, what they have to become better. And as a coach, I feel that sometimes I have to be kind of that best friend to them as well, just to help others and to transmit the passion that I have to others. And golf sometimes is not an easy sport, because it can be very hard in the beginning, because it's very technical and there's a lot of aspects that you have to think about until you reach your goal, the good shot. But again, you're always expecting a little bit more in golf, so it's a constant challenge. So I think the approach that you have towards golf is very important. And it's important that you approach golf in a method of getting better every day, and not comparing yourself to others, but compare yourself to yourself of what you were yesterday and try and become better every day. I think that's the main thing about golf. The main, I'd say, as the group of high elite athletes that I have, they're in between 21 and 35 years old. So I'm calling the professional side. These are the group of players that I have, and I'd say the most challenging ones, because they're already at such a high level that every little detail counts for them to become better. And then I also have I always try to develop youngsters to build their games and to introduce them to golf. So it's a big passion of mine to also work with juniors from 8 years old to 12 years old, and it's a big passion for me to see how they can actually come from not knowing anything about this sport to then look like professionals since a very young age. So that's thrilling for me, and then as well help their parents, their grandparents to come to golf, understand a little bit about the sport, and it's really thrilling to see how addicting every single person can get to golf, and how they can actually achieve their own success at this sport.
It's a family
For sure, I used to be coaching in a place in Setúbal called Montado, and Montado Golf Resort, and we had a very nice school there called Juve Golf, where it brought every group of age of players. And I went to the golf course once with the son, father, and grandpa, and they were all playing together, playing their own game. And I cannot think of a sport where you can actually connect that well as a family game. So again, looking at a different approach, not only in sport but as in life, I think golf just unifies families, unifies friends, unifies businesses sometimes. So I think it's a great opportunity for everyone to pick it up. It's never too late. I've had students starting with 70 years old, and their health, their quality of living because of golf improved so much that it's really thrilling to see those kind of people that they thought their life was coming into an end, and they actually kind of reborn in a different way to life just because of golf. They feel more active, they feel they have a goal, they're always testing themselves, and that's a big thrill to see how these people develop their life through golf. Power. Yes, every single person wants to hit the ball longer. To hit the ball longer, it's really for the quality of the movement, which englobes a lot of things in order to achieve power. It's not about just hitting it harder. Of course, they all want, attached to power, they all want to play better. They all want to beat the friend, win the tournament, beat the brother, beat the dad. So they all really want to play better the game. But the first thing, the natural instinct is, if I can hit the ball further, I can become a better player. And they all want to hit the ball as hard as they can. So really, one of the things that as a coach I have to consider is really how the player can become a better golfer in all aspects, but as well become a better ball striker, hit the ball longer, hit the ball more consistently, because if they hit the ball more consistently out of the middle of the club, the ball goes further. And for that you need not only mobility, but you need strength, and you need as well technique. So it's three things combined, which is physically, technique, and physically it's mobility and as well strength, with allied to the technique.